Now, the internet is known for being, you know, a place of information and stuff, and then it's got really nasty stuff, and then it's got really cool stuff, like this. You ready? Woo! Team Rocket, surrender. Wait, where is it? Ah, fuck it, you guys can read. That's pretty sweet. I got that. Ordered it like about a week ago. It said it was going to take 4 weeks, and then it just showed up in my mailbox today, along with this cute little Arcanine. Oh my, look. Fuck, I can't even handle how cute it is. Look, look. Jesus. I don't know who the YouTube is of the person that ordered it, but it was someone on my stream, and then we were just fucking around with the idea of plushies, and he's like, I'll buy this for you, and I was like, oh, gee, thanks, and, you know, it showed up in my mailbox, and I didn't think you would actually do it, so thank you. I might as well thank you right now. I really enjoy it. For now, I have a match, just a little exhibition match I took at a friend's house, because he wanted to know how to competitive battle, and, you know, I was explaining everything to him in terms of how the battle works when I took this match, and this is, you know, this is a pretty good example of a match that went relatively well, and this is versus AceTrainerJason. This match is probably about 3-4 weeks old. No, I don't even think it's that old, but whatever, it's not really a recent one, so I'll just go ahead and play it back right now. Okay, so let me move some stuff around. It's a 5th gen match, as you guys are fully aware of. Fuck. Why can't I see anything? Okay, so he's going to send in a Rachi, he's going to lead with it, and I got my Dentura out and all that stuff. And he's going to go ahead and trick, because he goes faster than me, he's going to leave me in a Scarf. I'm totally okay with that, because I really don't mind a Dentura being fast at all. So I'm just going to go for the Bug Buzz, and that's what I locked myself in on, because, you know, I thought he would switch to a ground type, you know, predicting the Thunder. So I go for another Bug Buzz, it's what I do. I mean, it would have done, I think that actually probably would have killed had I had my life, or probably would have been a 2-hit kill. But he's just going to Ice Punch me because he dumped his Scarf. That's pretty much what he wanted to do. He wanted to cripple me. And now, instead of me being able to kill it off now, he lives with the Life or Recall that I got from earlier. It goes to Wheezing to resist the Bug Buzz. So a good play for him, because now he has a Switch initiative. And now I have to switch out my Dentura for later, and I just have a Scarf, and he has the Jirachi for Switch Fodder if he decides to do that. So I have my Ace Elf here. I don't really know why I brought it in. I thought he might have... I really don't know what he might have done. So I just switched that in because I know it'll scare it off with the Psychic, and I saw a T-Tar, and I want to bait it out now. Now, both of those are named the same thing, so that kind of threw me off when I was talking to the person I was talking to at the moment. So I go for the Psychic because I don't want to overpredict this early in the game, and he brings in the T-Tar now. And I guess he knows that I have Grass Knot, or I don't know what he might have done. I guess he goes out to Switch Fodder to scout for my set as well, plus to rack up a turn of Life Orb and Sandstorm that it isn't really, you know, that works out good for him. So, we got Sandstorm and all this stuff going on, and then he switches in the actual Tyranitar, which I've yet to figure out what kind of set it is. So I'm gonna go for the Grass Knot, you know, and if it's a Scarf Tar, then it'll take a decent amount of damage, or whatever it might happen to be. That turns out to be a crit, which I really can't remember whether or not it was vital, because I don't remember what switches in. I'm kind of just going off the top of my head. But he goes for the Payback, and he is a slower poke anyways, so as long as he's not Scarfed, I guess I can handle it. But I bring in my Gallade right now, and I have the ×4 fighting move anyways, but I honestly predicted him to switch for some reason. God forbid, you know, that he'd leave it in for fodder, but he goes for the Payback as I get my bulk up, and that doesn't really... I don't know, that was a very poor move on my behalf, because I'm not going to get much back from the Drain Punch either, and I lost about, you know, half of my health just for fucking around. So, I'm going to go for the Drain Punch now, get some health back. It's really not going to be that much. In fact, it's going to be negated by Life Orb and Sandstorm altogether. Turns out to be around 40, but at least it's gone. So, I lost my Azelf in return, but oh my god, this little... Woo! Woo! Okay, so he brings in the Zapdos. And I don't really have anything to touch it with, so I might as well just stay in and see if I can hit it. And I don't take it well at all, but I want the Switch initiative, so down goes Gallade for fodder. It's also revealed that he's a Life Orb Zapdos at this point and not some kind of a bulky one, otherwise I would have seen leftovers after the Sandstorm. So I bring in my Wargle, and I guess he's scared off of that, or he wants to go to something that'll take it better, so I go for the return. I'm guessing he went to this because he knew he would take it better. and return does around, I want to say 45%, 40, 45, something like that, something lame. And I gotta leave it in. Well, I don't have to leave it in at all. I can go out to Dinshire right now to take the Will-O-Wisp that I thought was incoming, but he goes for the Pain Split, and I actually get health back because I had less health than he did, so that works out pretty good too. I was expecting to take the burn or to fodder out with Fire Blast or, you know, to take the T-Bolt, but I'm gonna drop a Thunder in the Sandstorm. I always forget whether or not the accuracy of it is reduced in the sand. I think it might be the same, and it's in the sun that the accuracy is reduced. It's just something I always keep forgetting. But what's it called? So I go for the Thunder right here on this Infernape, and that turns out to be a speed tie. I won it, and I get the para, and I get the full para. So you got your 50% odds of winning. You got your 30% para, and then I don't know how much it is for full para, but the odds really did stack up against him in that one. And you know, had I not gotten the full para on him, he would have gotten this Flare Blitz off sooner, and he would have lived with a little bit less recoil. But now the recoil takes its toll, and he dies from the Sandstorm. So, yeah, really couldn't tell you. He sends in his Feraligatr. I'm just completely, my mind is a blank right now. I don't know. So I go for the Brave Bird, expecting it to do decent damage, but not an Oko. And I know he's got the Ice Punch. He's probably one of those encourage ones with DD and stuff. DD and Ice Punch and I think Waterfall and whatever. But an encourage Ice Punch is going to do a great amount of damage and not take me out, regrettably. Not much to it. But Sandstorm is working against him right now, so that's cool. Got my Kingdra here, which is great because I'm just going to set up the rain so we're not taking Sandstorm damage anymore. And I know I can take any hit that he has to deal at me unless he has something weird like the Dragon Claw or the HP Dragon, God forbid. But I'm going to go for the Surf just because, you know, he's got a low amount of health. I really don't care. I take the Crunch a little bit worse than I thought I would, but I think Crunch might be Sheer Force boosted as well, so it does a little bit more than I was anticipating. And all we got left at this point is this Zapdos here. And I'm thinking a Rain boosted Surf. Normally on a bulky Zapdos that probably wouldn't be a kill, but and on this Zapdos it doesn't turn out to be a kill either because Zapdos has some great defensive stats as well. But because he's Life Orb, he takes himself out, and I do think I have one left after this anyway, so it wasn't really like it was a Life Orb recoil thing or anything of the sort. I think looking at the thumbnail, you guys didn't see Kirkazan, so that was a 1L. It was a fun game. It was a great example to talk to my friend about and explain how competitive battling works and, you know, the different aspects of it that you would otherwise normally just gain through experience. I explained my experiences of the match, and I cannot... Look! It's cute. That's it. Tournament result things are due tonight or tomorrow before I wake up. If, God forbid, you really want to do your match that early in the morning. But there we go. Might be streaming tonight as well. Might. It's a huge might. And that's it. I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.